All right, we're down in southern Costa Rica. My name is Mike Hennessy, partner in the Colio. Colio's a brand new 28-foot Twin V GFX. It's one of my favorite boats. I used to have a 26-footer in Fiji, and I've fallen in love with these boats because the catamaran style boat that this one is, it rides like you're on a pillow. It's just amazing, which is really important for me, the stability, but also the ride. So when you're running through 3-foot chop, you do not pound, you just fly across the top. It's the most amazing ride. And so my dream was to get one of these rides back here in Costa Rica. And we got it here about a month ago, and we've been fishing hard, been getting a lot of nice yellowfin tuna on it. The wide beam on these catamarans is also really, to me, a critical feature because you're not rocking like this. It holds super flat in the water. You might get one rock, but then it rights itself perfectly, which is great for bottom fishing. You're not flopping all over the place, and people aren't falling on the ground. And it's also super comfortable as far as space. You got tons of seating up in front. We can even do dolphin tours and have 10 people on board. But there's so much fishing space. The transom's huge, plenty of room for all my tuna tubes and all my live bait tanks. Lots of space to hold all the rods because we're doing a lot of mixed species fishing here in Costa Rica. We'll switch from roosterfish to black marlin to cubera snappers, mackerels. We're even getting 100-pound tarpon here now that have come through the Panama Canal. I mean, it's crazy how many species we got here. And we're always ready for all the species. We're adjusting to different stuff, kind of depending on, what the guests like to do, but also, reading nature. And down here, you got to read nature because everything changes on the tide change. It might be wide open roosterfish for 20 minutes, and then it switches to cubera snapper, and then that all dies because this current stops. Then we shoot out really close for the black marlin. They're only in 160 feet of water here, 200 feet of water. So you can target all these different species in the southern zone. And the Colio is, man, it's the most amazing dream boat ever. I couldn't have hoped to have any better boat for fishing these waters here. And it's very easy to maneuver on fish. Another feature with the catamaran is the engines are really far apart, which is really critical, especially fighting big marlin. You can move the boat, you can back down, and you can pivot the boat really well, right? If your engines are too close, it almost feels like a single engine diesel, and you kind of wallow a little bit. But with this, with the engines apart, man, you can just pivot on a dime. You can move the boat in circles, you can chase the fish, you can keep it on the corner. Again, depending on what you're fishing for, a lot of times on the big black marlin, if they're taking off 400 yards, we'll actually fish it going forward off the front of the boat. And then you get them all the way up to leader, then you get them right here and you can back down on whenever you want. And this platform does all that, and I couldn't be happier. And so far, all of our guests have been really stoked and really comfortable. I mean, you can basically drink a martini on the ride home. It's so calm, and a lot of people like that, and you're not getting wet unless it's raining or blowing 30 knots. But luckily there's no wind in southern Costa Rica. We have 12,000-foot mountains right behind us here. So the wind blows over the top. So 99% of our days we're in flat, calm water. And now that I'm getting old, I like the calm water fishing as much as possible. I mean, I love fishing Cape Verde and fishing Hawaii, but man, you get beat up there. And my rule is, if it's rough, I want a 60-footer. When it's calm, I want a super sled like this that's going fast and riding super flat and calm. And to me, that's the dream, and that's what we're doing now. And come down and play with us.